call me crazy if you want, but I've never liked store-bought pesto.
Wow, store-bought pesto. That is crazy, Susie. But I think I even have a crazier story for you. Let me paint the scene for you. Imagine your entire apartment complex gets renovated, right? And you see all these beautiful apartments coming out of, everywhere. Oh, they're doing such a great job. And you decide, you know what? We need to get one of those new renovated apartments because we're paying way too much for the apartment that we have now, and it's just not up to date. So you go and you get one of those up-to-date apartments, right? Everything is hunky-dory for a year and a half. Now, you do notice that in the kitchen area, there is this crack down the wall. But everybody says, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. It's just, a little more kind of like the foundation is setting in, or, and maybe they just need to caulk it or something. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. And for a year and a half, you don't worry about it. And then you have a friend over, and then that friend says, hey, that crack in your wall, it's getting really big. And then you take a look at it and pay attention for the first time in a long time and realize the crack is jutting out of the wall. So the next day, you call the maintenance team and they take a look at it and they're like, oh, I just don't know about it. It looks a little weird. And then they inform you that they'll either be able to fix it or you'll have to move. So obviously you're rooting for being able to fix it. And then they come in and realize what's happening is that there's a giant crack forming in the wall that connects your ground level apartment to the upstairs 2-bedroom, 2-story townhouse apartment, and that you must vacate the area immediately, which of course is the move out option. So within just a couple of days, your life has to get turned upside down and you have to drag everything to an apartment on the other side of the complex, ironically, right across the parking lot from where you used to live. And normally when you move, you have a big setup, you plan everything out accordingly, you do everything right, and you get everything moved accordingly and get it all set up and everything is hunky-dory. But in this case, you just have to throw shit into boxes and hope for the best as you move to the new apartment. And on top of that, you have to deal with a bunch of people helping, including your parents, who you love dearly but can drive you crazy sometimes. And you're already on the edge of your sanity just for normal reasons and the fact that your job drives you insane. So you have to do all of this in a matter of days. And at this point of filming this episode of Just the Dumbest, you're still trying to put your new apartment together, even after all of this madness. But yeah, store-bought pesto. It's crazy. Hello, and welcome to an all-new episode of Just the Dumbest. I'm Hot Toddy.
I'm Miss Pengrino.
Yeah, you are. If you're not familiar with the show, what we do is we talk about some of just the dumbest things that the world has to offer. On the last episode, we did our annual Just the Dumbest costumes, which went off like gangbusters. We've also talked about dumb traditions, both Christmas and summer. We've talked about criminals a bunch of times. We've talked about To Catch a Predator moments. That's a new thing that we've talked about on this show. And on this episode of Just the Dumbest, which originally was going to be a get real on the Marvels, but that fell through because of,
we didn't get to watch that.
Well, I've already told you what's going on there. Anyway, so we substituted with the Just the Dumbest, and I think this is a good episode. I think it's a really good episode. I think it's really funny. Don't you think, Miss Pengrino?
I agree.
There's somebody on the phone?
Hello? No, there's nobody on there.
I already did that joke in an episode. Penis. Anywho, so this episode is going to be fun because it's a problem that we all have. It's a problem we all face many times in our lives,
yes.
And sometimes they're just so chaotic that they go viral. They just go flat out viral, don't they, Mr. Pengrino?
So true.
You got anything to say?
Wee. You said wee.
Oh, let's get into it. No, this is something we deal with in our everyday lives. As a matter of fact, ironically, we're going to look at this on the phone. It's something that happens on the phone all the time. We all know that you're not trying to say duck.
Never duck.
But that's just a piece of the iceberg, so let's get into it. You've probably guessed it. Without further ado, here now are some of Just the Dumbest autocorrect messages. Ah, yes, indeed. Autocorrect. This is a plague on everybody's lives. You know, autocorrect...
Sadly.
You know, autocorrect could be literally one word. Sometimes even just one letter. And it could absolutely change the course of a conversation.
Oh, and depending on who you're talking to, I mean, it could be real bad.
It could be horrible. You could be trying to say something positive to your boss, but it ends up being negative, and then you have that meeting the next day.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
And I'm sure you've seen a lot of these online. I've seen a bunch of them be talked about on TikTok before. They are thoroughly entertaining. So
I literally was looking through these to see which ones I was going to read tonight at work, and I was losing my shit.
Right. And so and that's another thing we should mention. We're switching the roles. Miss Pengrino is going to get me to react to the autocorrect messages.
Oh, good for you!
So, without further ado, let's get into it. Miss Pengrino, hit me with the first one.
This is a message to Rashad.
Rashad.
Mm-hmm. Yo, I'm so horny right now. I'd eat a dong. Horny. Hungry for dong. Dong, not dong. Dog. Fridge auto cucumber. I give up. Dude.
Well, you know, what's funny is at first I thought he was actually horny and then he wanted some dong. And I thought, you know, more power to you. Who doesn't need a little dong in their lives? But it turns out he was just hungry for a dog. What was he hungry for?
I don't actually know what he was hungry for.
It doesn't give you the answer to that?
It doesn't give you the answer to that.
Maybe he was hungry for dong.
Why I like to be nude.
I do really enjoy this next one.
Alright, so hit me with the next one, Mr.
Okay.
Pengrino.
Hey, what are you up to?
No, nothing. Oh, this is part of the thing. Okay.
Just finished masturbating. It makes me feel so relaxed. I can go to sleep easier. Awkward.
Again!
Shit, I meant menstruating. Not any less awkward. OMFG, I meant meditating.
Oh.
What is wrong with this phone?
Here's the problem. Again, another message where, okay, you know, you were doing that, and you felt better afterwards. But nobody, I'm not a lady, and I can't speak on behalf of the ladies.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
But I don't think menstruating feels good, does it?
No. It doesn't.
From what I understand, it's very painful.
If you finished menstruating, that actually does feel pretty good.
Well, when you finish masturbating, it feels really good.
Yeah.
I love masturbating.
What's next?
Starts with LOL.
Oh, good start.
Way down the road. Hopefully. LOL. We hop. We hoppin'. We home. Wawa Skittle Tits. We hope.
Hey.
OMG.
Wait, Wawa Skittle Tits?
Wawa Skittle Tits?
Wait, is that what it said? Wawa Skittle Tits? Wawa Skittle Tits.
You read it, so do I.
So, let me picture what that looks like. That's weird. Or hot.
What the f*** does that even mean?
Dude, I was just drinking a cock and jizz exploded all over my face.
Again.
Oh, damn it. I meant Coke and Fizz. Screw this auto cucumber. Auto cucumber? God donut. Fuck. I give up.
This ducking phone. I tell you what, these ducking autocorrects.
Oh.
No, that okay, again, as dirty as it sounds, it makes sense.
Don't say it.
What's next, Miss Pengrino?
This is a text message to Babe.
To Babe.
To Babe. Mashed potatoes or bitch goblet potatoes today? What the fuck? Oh my god. Butt hurt potatoes. Bit hurt. Buttered.
Buttered. I would like to try butthurt potatoes.
You want butthurt potatoes?
It's like potatoes that you eat when like somebody makes fun of your shirt or something. Like, oh, your shirt's it's got a smiley face on it, or oh, it's got your name on it. Oh, you're weird. And then you get butthurt about it, and then you eat your butthurt potatoes.
Actually, I'd rather mash or bitch goblet. Those seem good.
What is bitch goblet potatoes?
I don't know. Do you think it's better to draw with a pen or a penis?
Penis, for sure.
Penis, not penis. Pics of ship phone.
Pics of ship phone?
I meant pencil. Fucking autocorrect. Price of shit. I give up.
See,
Haha, best message ever.
the question is, how does it get that out of sync? How does it get that bad, Miss Pengrino?
Picks up ship phone.
How does it get that bad? How does it get to that point?
I don't know.
It's bizarre. It really is.
One letter and it changes the whole thing.
It
And I
changes-
think sometimes like the auto type gets you too.
And that's what I'm saying. One word or one letter, it can completely change the course of the conversation. That's where you get penis, masturbation, all of these things. It's like, it's scary. You could end your life with a text message and you don't even mean to. That's the worst part of it.
Yeah, I mean, I've had some really bad autocorrects before.
I mean, I think we all have. But the point is that it's just, it's insane how
It is insane.
how bad it can be.
Yes.
What's next?
Having a hard time sleeping. Trying to find the right relaxation sound to lull me into La La Land. I'm thinking genital thunderstorm. What do you think?
I think that is a great idea. Genital thunderstorm. It hurts. What? Well, go ahead and continue. Finish what you're gonna say.
Oh God, genital. 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 What the fuck? Genital. Ah!
Laundry's done. I think this is what genital thunderstorm would sound like. Oh! Oh! Ow! Ah!
It's my bet whale. Peg. Pet. Jesus heist. Jersey.
Jersey!
LMAO. Ha 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 ha. Chrissy. What the fuck? Christ. Thank you, Jesus.
If Jesus had a rap name, it would be Jersey.
Jersey.
Jersey West Side!
And now for the best one. Just
Ooh.
the pièce de résistance of autocorrects.
Icing on the cake, would you say?
The icing on the cake.
Cherry on top?
Bloop.
Maybe I'm just one dessert.
Okay.
Okay.
But hit me with this last one.
Sounds good. All right. Starting out, what do you want from Texas Roadhouse? 8-ounce sirloin, medium well, mashed potatoes, coronavirus on con. Con? Cobb. Fuck, Cobb. Oh my God, it says coronavirus. No, I don't want that. Corn on the goddamn cob. Also, if you don't mind, can I get some A1 packets?
Yes. So, Miss Pengrino, we can reveal to the world that this was a mishap I had with autocorrect. All those other ones were viral ones online. This is my own chaotic nightmare.
Legit our shit.
Like, you don't even know how bad the struggle was with that particular one.
Okay, so here's the thing. Let me explain this a little bit, too,
Okay.
why I found it so funny.
Mm-hmm.
My friend and I, Mikkel, were going to Texas Roadhouse. Yeah, Texas Roadhouse.
It was Texas Roadhouse, because that's kind of why I asked you for food
yes.
from there.
Ah, f you.
We were going, and I was like, okay, I'll bring him something back, because I wasn't going to go get him because we were going out by work. I am in the process of walking to the building, reading this, and I am losing it. I'm about to pee my pants, and Mikkel's like, what's wrong? And I read it to her, and I was like, apparently he just wants coronavirus on a cob. And she goes, well, I mean, nowadays you probably could get that.
You can easily get coronavirus on the cob.
I lost it. I was dead. I was literally dead.
That happened earlier this year, and the struggle was real. Like, I was sitting in my chair over here, and I was just literally having a panic attack because I couldn't get the words out. And that's more to the point of how easy it is to get into these horrible autocorrect loops that you can't get out of.
No.
And it's easily, because I was trying to say corn on the cob. I said coronavirus on con. Nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about at that point. It doesn't make any sense, folks. So you can understand the frustration. I was frustrated. Everybody was frustrated. But she was having a ball.
I was having a ball because this was funny as
Teebs
shit.
the cat was frustrated with me.
Probably because you were cussing in here.
I was. You know what it was? I wasn't cussing. I was listening to Genital Thunderstorm.
Oh.
Oh! Oh! Ow! Ah!
Why are you the way that you are?
And there you have it, some of just the dumbest autocorrect messages.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I love this one. I could read autocorrect messages for like days on end.
And they were hilarious. and of course I had my own faux pas, which made it even funnier. So
Yeah, it did.
that was just icing on the cake, cherry on top. Shall we?
Whipped cream it.
That's what a lot of people are talking about in those. Well, with that in mind, that's going to do it for this edition of Just the Dumbest. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Clicky the bell so that you get all the notifications whenever any new episode of any of our shows drop. And then, of course, you could go out to the About section and you can find our merch shop. It's cold outside. You just heard our heat kick on a second ago because it's so cold. You get yourself a sweatshirt, including the one with Teebs the Face Cat's on it.
Teebs the Face!
Teebs the Face Cat is on it, and so you can get one of those. And, of course, the Smoking Hot Toddcast is up and running. We're about to go on winter break very soon.
We are. We're getting really close.
Super close. 2 more episodes. But you can check out every single episode of the Toddcast, including the newest ones in Season 10, on our SoundCloud page. Do it today. Did I say SoundCloud page?
It kind of sounded like it, but he meant SoundCloud, guys.
SoundCloud.
Loud.
Well, do whatever you want. I don't really care.
Whatever, I do what I want.
Well, Miss Pengrino, back to unpacking. For Just the Dumbest, I'm Hot Toddy.
I'm Miss Pengrino.
Good night.
Good night.